And so here we go again, now with this record, I want to bring light to this, and clarity to this pattern right here. This pattern that's on my life right now, you see, it's like almost as if, an entire society is trying to perform a murder. And I'll tell you why I say that. Okay, all last year, everybody know I had a change in my profession, as far as like my means of being able to maintain my platforms and things of my choice. Also something that I've been interested in since I was like a baby, a toddler. I had all kind of, when I was a toddler. And so I ended up, getting into a career path that suited my interests. And now, you see what happened is all last year, all my cries for help went ignored. I called all the, all those places, they say you're supposed to call. I called them. I just pretty much told everybody what was going on. And you see, all my cries went ignored. I did everything civilly, possible. And then also, with my platforms, through my literature, everything, these recordings, I educated the whole world on everything. You feel me? Everything went ignored on purpose by justices, by people, civilians, by structures. Everything went ignored on purpose. And so what that led to is, and then, it just happened all the way till it got to the point where we at like circumstances that I'm in today. Because basically in the day, all those places, all last year, man, I was getting bullied. Bullied and then informally off the record, forced into exile or forced into eviction. You feel me? Like illegally with no reason for it, but I was violently harassed, coerced, extorted, and forced into eviction. Like back to back, like nonstop. Every time I tried to do something, they did the same strategies they did to my life, which resulted in me having a bunch of like it put dings on your history. And so, now I'm at the point where I can't do that. You feel me? I can't do that. I'm at the point where I'm all like, I can't do that. I can't even do it one more time. Because if I did, I would never be able to do what I love to do with my life ever again. And they did this on purpose. So now we're in this position, and now the same thing's happening again. I'm being threatened by the people for no reason whatsoever. I'm being harassed and targeted harassment illegally whatsoever, picking up what's been happening already for over 3 years already. You feel me? And the same thing is happening. And this actually a continuation of what was happening like for already 7 years. So it's in subsection. So now, I'm at that point, that these people that's doing this, they want me, they railroaded me. You feel me? They trying to railroad me to people who I'm not interested in connecting with. You feel me? Like influential figures that have already irreversibly killed, steal, and destroyed from my life, or had association with people who killed, steal, and destroyed from my life, even before I knew about it, all with it now. And it's like the structures of everybody, the entire country, like coming together to force me to these people. Like they breaking all my rights, every regulation, everything possible, human rights, amendment rights, constitution, everything possible is being nullified. In the interest of these people. And they trying to railroad me and coerce me to connect with people who don't have my best interest in mind because of what I've witnessed personally, them involved in the past. So, I should be able to say I don't want to be friends with this person. I don't want to have no parts of that kind of reality. But even the structures themselves are like forcing me and aiding in it through negligence and, all these other things. And it's like 7 years. And now everything come to a head, and then it's like everything is like pretty much all the darkness that was hidden is like it's pulled up to the top. You feel me? Everybody sees like it's just up, and it's absolutely infuriating. You feel me? It's grotesque, it's demonic, it's satanic, it's all the things God hates. You feel me? And now it's manifest where the world can see it. And then you see the true nature of the country. You feel me? It's not under God, especially with this situation right here. I was intentionally ignored all this time to mess up my history and, things like that. So, I can't do nothing I love in the country, like since my birth all the way to my death. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has been trying to degrade the quality of my life. You feel me? Because they hate God. They see the spirit of God on my life and in me. And then that's what they subconsciously attacking and destroying my life like this to do. And that's what's happening. Then, to cover up what they did to a baby, you feel me? They don't want everybody, they don't want that to come out. So they trying to destroy, the chances or the possibility of the truth of everything being made manifest and everything being shown forth where everybody can see how extensive, how deep, and how, like how extreme this, the stuff they was involved in ran. You feel me? Like it went deep. Like they turned a baby into like a science experiment. Just, and I mean, to the fullest, from body mapping to every other thing. I mean, artists doing this, They using law enforcement and militia grade technology, to make a person and, become a person. Like, it's just weird, But it's extreme. Probably one of the most gruesome in history. It's definitely one of the greatest of the century. You feel me? One of the greatest evils of the century. And that's the situation. So it's a pattern, and it just compound on itself, and everybody ignore me on purpose. So when y'all, when people see things like in the future judgments of God, when you look at a situation like this to somebody that's chosen servant of God, then I feel like it makes sense, don't it? You know what I mean? Look at this. Everybody ignore everything I have to say every year for no reason. All the way till I get to the point of desperation, and then they get pleasure from that. From they don't even know the things I've been through and witnessed. I've seen this kind of stuff. I know what I'm talking about because I've seen it. People get pleasure from your pain in everyday life. For me, they like what they like. They like to see you going through, and they treat you like you the worst. Like they treat me like literally, like I mean, people. It was a point in time, man, treated like the worst person on the face of the planet. Like they doing all this stuff to me. I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? I ain't crossed a soul, and they, mock me and laugh and taunt at the things I was going through is extreme, which I ain't know how to handle because I'm like a child. I mean, you don't know how to handle it. You feel me? You don't know what you're going through. You don't know what it is. All this heavy satanic cult stuff, they gloated in the fact of what they was doing to me. Having fun with it, you know what I'm saying? I can go anywhere and then it'd be the same thing. And it just was weird for the longest, But now everything came to the head. It's come to a head, and now everybody see everything for what it is. You feel me? But you see it like, it's clear. Either people go choose God or they go choose Satan. It's just that simple.